Hello. I just got through these first couple weeks of school and I'm finally at a point where I'm comfortable with my schedule and ahead of my assignments. So I just want to talk about my first week coming back to nursing school and the beautiful and wonderful dosage calculations exam. Yay! So basically we have this mini entrance exam known as the dosage calculations exam. You basically have to pass this exam every semester with a 95% or you can't continue the course. There are 20 questions and in those 20 questions you can only miss one. It is rigorous, but it has its reasons. The analogy is that if you have 20 patients to calculate and give medications to, then you really shouldn't be missing one, which makes sense because nursing. I had already studied as much at home and the weeks prior, but there was a practice exam that they provided that was said to be similar in layout and instructions. So I wanted to try it. I went to campus the first day it opened and studied more questions from the book. I wanted to pretend that the practice exam was the real one just to see where I was at and if I could pass. So after studying, I went to find somewhere I could take the test and I did pretty well. I just did a practice dosage calculation exam and I got 100 and I feel so good because they say the practice is pretty similar, not too similar, but enough to kind of get the idea of the test. I'm going to take a break with dosage calculation stuff and I'm going to work on like lecture and classes now. So yeah, I just wanted to say I'm so happy. Now, the next day was the for real exam. And I decided to go to the gym beforehand just to kind of work out some stress, but everyone was already texting each other about how nervous they were. And not gonna lie, I was really nervous. I just do my best to not be. I started to overthink. It was the thoughts that I had been thinking the past couple days and weeks, which is like, what if I don't pass? What if I fail? What if I don't think I'm smart as I thought I was? And the spiral starts, which has happened before. Last semester, one of our questions we were asked was, what is something you could do to cope with your stress while you're in nursing school? So I played some Fred again. This song was the first to come to mind. I remember the lyrics being something I needed to hear, especially at that time, and it really helped. It did. I even sent it to my friends to kind of try to calm them down because it is stressful. It really is. And I'm just hoping it helps them too. I felt so much better. I went to the gym and I got ready for school and I went to the first lecture of the semester. Now, let me just say, my test was until 2:30, but throughout the lecture and the time before that, it was just tense. Everyone was getting notified of who passed and who didn't pass, and I remember it feeling a bit hopeless because not many did pass. There is one more attempt to try and pass this exam, but that just got me thinking like, I don't want to do another attempt because then I'm admitting that I failed the first attempt and that's just my brain doing its thing. So I go back to the car, I play some music, and I eat some raspberry yogurt because food helps. Anyways, it's time. I walk into the room, I take my exam. They will call us individually for our results, and so I'm just waiting. But then I finally get called. And while I was entering, the professor asked me, "How do you think you did?" I had to think about my answer for a bit. I just thought about all the studying, the stress, the practice, the focus I had during the exam. And I said, I think I did great. And it's so weird for me to sound confident, like, I think I did great. Like, no, because I'm not. I don't ever want to come off as cocky, so I don't try. But in that moment, I did. I just wanted to be confident in myself and say it out loud. And he said, you did. You got 100%. And I remember feeling so happy, so happy. I just got to class. I fucking passed with 100. I'm so happy. I called Chris, I told my friends, and I even got some ice cream. I got myself a celebratory cone in a cup, well deserved. It was such a relief off my shoulders and it felt great, but I ended up with a really bad headache. It was to the point where Chris had to kind of lie me down and just tell me to rest for the night and to just relax. Looking back now, I know it was because of the exam. I could tell by how dead I looked in the clips I recorded. So don't do what I did. Don't stress yourself out to the point where you have a headache. Anyways, we continue on. I attend my last class for the week. I study a bit more on campus and I'm heading home afterwards. That's when I get a text from my friend about sushi and that we should go. At first, I was kind of hesitant because I was planning on getting ahead of the readings and start the assignments that were due. But I don't know, I just wanted to see them. So we go. Sushi!
This limit right there. Me.
They were so happy for me and the food was filling. Just being with them and eating food together was great. I still wanted to hang out before the night ended. So I had mentioned Zia Records because last time Chris and I found some really cool stuff there before. And this is where it just goes full circle for me because the Zia that we went to had Fred Again vinyls. I had found Actual Life 1, 2, and 3 and his Secret Life album that he made. And I got them. I had to. I've listened to these albums so much and they mean so much to me. Seeing them there felt a bit surreal. That first week of school was a lot, but passing my exam and just keeping up with my friends made it better. And getting these vinyls just brought it all together. Coming back to school after a break is hard, and coming back with a test that can drop you is harder, but it is achievable. It is important to find something that can help you cope with your stress because it can affect you mentally and physically. And I know it's not that simple, but I always recommend music, even if it's just a start. Music has been that outlet for me and it's been that constant. It's just helped me process my feelings and just recenter, you know? I still have to improve my confidence and belief in myself. The overthinking and doubt does nothing good, so that's what I'm gonna work on. We're heading into the 4th week of this semester with 2 exams. It's definitely gonna get busier, but I'm hoping to keep this momentum up and just succeed. Oh, I had posted the photos I took at Zia on the Discord and Fred Again responded, which I thought was really cool. So yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about my first week of school and make this quick video. I wish you the best always. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Haha.